Ladies, let me ask you a question. Have you ever looked at a guy and thought, is he into me, or just playing games? You've probably seen it, the late night text, the accidental bum pins, the compliments that go just far enough to make your heart skip, but not enough to make it official. You wonder, is this real, or am I just another option? When a man is truly interested in you, his behavior is marked by consistency rather than confusion. This is one of the most important signals to look for when you're trying to figure out how he really feels. In a world where dating can often feel like a game filled with mixed signals, ghosting and hot hunt, cold behavior, consistency is a breath of fresh air, and it's a sign of genuine emotional investment. A man who's crazy about you doesn't make you question where you stand. He doesn't disappear for days and then return with vague excuses. He doesn't text you only when it's convenient or when he's bored. Instead, he shows up again and again, not because he's trying to impress you, but because he values the connection. You start to notice a rhythm with him. He calls, he makes plans, he follows through. Not just once or twice, but as a pattern. That consistency isn't just about logistics like calling or texting. It's also emotional. He's emotionally present. When he talks to you, he's engaged. He remembers details you told him last week. He follows up on things you mentioned in passing. He doesn't suddenly switch from warm to distant without explanation. His behavior builds trust over time because it reflects stability, not volatility. Why does this matter? Because when someone is genuinely into you, they don't want to risk losing your interest. They don't want to play games. In fact, they want the opposite. They want to create certainty. They want you to know that you're special to them and that they're not looking elsewhere. They want to make you feel safe enough to open up and trust them in return. This is especially important in a dating culture where we often mistake emotional drama or unpredictability for passion. But real connection isn't chaotic. It's calm, clear, and reliable. It doesn't leave you anxious, checking your phone, wondering if he's lost interest. It gives you peace. So if a man's actions are loud on day 1 and silent by day 5, that's not intensity, that's inconsistency. But if he's there for you, communicates clearly, and keeps showing up even when it's not convenient, that's someone who isn't just interested. He's emotionally invested, and that's the kind of crazy you want. Connection isn't always built through grand gestures or perfectly crafted words. In fact, the most powerful signs that a man is genuinely crazy about you are often found in the subtleties, the small, almost unconscious things he does when he's truly drawn to you. These subtle actions reveal more about his emotional investment than anything he might say outright. One of the most telling signs is mirroring. When a man likes you, he will often, without realizing it, begin to mirror your body language, tone of voice, and even your energy. If you lean in, he leans in. If you smile, he smiles. This isn't manipulation. It's a subconscious sign that he feels connected to you and wants to align himself with your vibe. His body is, in a way, trying to say, I want to be where you are. Another powerful subtlety is respectful, brief physical touch. This isn't about being overly forward. It's about gentle, intentional moments that build comfort and intimacy. Maybe he places his hand on your back as you walk into a room, brushes your hand when handing you something, or gently touches your arm when he laughs. These small, physical cues are his way of testing the emotional closeness between you, asking silently, is this space between us safe? Do you feel it too? Then there's the way he talks about the future. It might seem like casual conversation, but when he says things like, you'd love this place, or we should go there sometime, what he's really doing is picturing a world where you're a part of his life down the road. It's not just flirting, it's future forecasting, and men don't do that lightly. It means he's emotionally considering you in his plans, even if he's not ready to say it out loud yet. These subtle signs, mirroring, gentle touch, future talk, may seem small on the surface, but they carry emotional weight. They show a desire for closeness, emotional alignment, and long-term connection. They're the psychological whispers behind the louder gestures, and they're often more honest because they're less filtered. So when you're unsure how he feels, don't just listen to the big words. Pay attention to the quiet moments. They often speak the loudest. When a man is genuinely crazy about you, he doesn't lead with flash, he leads with substance. It's easy to mistake confidence for status or charm for depth, but the real giveaway is in how he tries to impress you. A man who's emotionally invested doesn't rely on showing off what he has. He shows you who he is and that distinction is everything. Instead of trying to wow you with his car, his job title, or the places he's traveled, he focuses on sharing his values. He'll talk about what drives him, what he cares about, and the kind of person he's working to become. He wants you to see his heart, not just his highlight reel. Because deep down, a man who truly likes you wants you to fall for the parts of him that can't be bought or faked. His character, his integrity, and his emotional depth. You'll notice he opens up in ways that aren't flashy but are incredibly meaningful. He'll tell you about his relationship with his parents, how he handled a challenge at work, not just the victory, but the struggle behind it. He'll share things he's not proud of, because he's not trying to present a perfect image. He's trying to build trust. That kind of openness isn't a show, it's vulnerability, and vulnerability is a form of emotional intimacy that only shows up when someone wants something real. This kind of man doesn't see connection as a transaction. He's not using attention or money to win your affection. He's inviting you into a shared emotional space, one where your approval means more to him than admiration from strangers. That's why he'll ask for your opinion on something important to him. That's why he'll value your thoughts, not just your appearance. He's not just trying to be impressive. He's hoping to be understood. And that's the difference. A man who wants to impress you with status is playing a short game. But a man who wants to impress you with who he really is flaws and all, is someone thinking long term. He wants to be seen, not just noticed. And when you come across that kind of energy, don't overlook it. That's not ego, that's authenticity, and it's the most attractive quality of all. When a man is truly into you, you'll notice something powerful. He makes you feel chosen not just chased . That's a subtle but essential difference. Being chased can feel exciting at first, the attention, the pursuit, the compliments, but chasing is often more about the thrill of the hunt than emotional investment. Being chosen, on the other hand, is about focus, intention, and emotional presence. And that's what you feel when a man is genuinely crazy about you. A man who chooses you doesn't spread his energy thin. He's not entertaining multiple women or keeping you on a shelf as one of many. He's not throwing mixed signals into the wind to see who bites. His attention narrows in on you, not because he has to, but because he wants to. You become the person he listens to more deeply, the one he checks in on regularly, the one he actually cares to understand. You feel this in the way he shows up. He doesn't just pursue you in bursts of intensity followed by silence. He's consistent, grounded, and steady. His effort doesn't burn bright and then vanish. It grows over time. That's because he's not chasing an outcome. He's nurturing a connection. He's not playing the game to win you over and then disappear. He's showing up in the everyday and making sure you feel emotionally safe with him . Being chosen also means he's not comparing you or treating you like a temporary fix. When you're out together, he's not distracted. His attention is on you not on his phone or who just walked by. He includes you in his world, introduces you to people who matter to him, and wants to understand your world too. This is emotional prioritization. He's not just saying you're important, he's proving it through presence and consistency. This is what makes being chosen so different from being pursued. Chasing is often about validation. For him, being chosen is about connection for both of you. And when a man chooses you, not just once, but continually, in the way he shows up and invests emotionally, that's when you know he's not just interested. He's emotionally available, intentional, and deeply drawn to you asterisk. And in a world of shallow attention, that's rare and worth holding onto.